Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Actors Guild of Parkersburg's production of Dearly Departed. This show is sponsored by the Lee Middleton Doll Company Thank you and enjoy the show.
Well, here's one from your sister. Dear Brother and Raynell, well, Bud, I was expecting to see you at service this Sunday, but I guess you thought you had something better to do again. Well, you missed a good one. Our guest speaker, the Reverend Leon Streeter, gave a very interesting talk on some of the more obscure scriptures from Deuteronomy, and Clarice Talbot's Sunday school class put on a real good puppet show based on the book of Ruth. Sure is a shame you missed it, but I guess there must have been something good on the TV. I know how you like to watch that wrestling program. Wonder if they'll have a TV in hell. I don't know if I told you that I saw Norma Easterling in town last week for the first time since she defected to the Nazareth. As you might recall, I ended my friendship with Sister Easterling after she disqualified 3 of my jars from last year's jelly judging, claiming they were not sealed properly. I am pleased to report that she is not nearly so uppity since that nephew of hers went to the electric chair. She says she still chokes up every time she pays her light bill. I noticed Rita Middleton was back working at the beauty shop again. She used to be one of Pauline's best girls, but has been having trouble getting customers since she lost that arm. Pauline says she thinks it just jangles the ladies when they see a one-armed woman coming at them with a pair of scissors. Ansel Kincaid's boy, Tiny, was over here mowing my grass and told me about Junior's business going belly up. When will that boy of yours learn? And speaking of heartache, my own worthless son don't seem to be the least bit interested in finding another job. Ever since he got laid off from the sewage plant, he's fallen in with a real bad crowd. I'll tell you, I think both our sons could learn a thing or two from Tiny. One thing about Tiny, that boy's a worker. He mowed the front yard, the side yard, the backyard, plus them 6 acres I've got out behind the house, restacked the firewood, cleaned out the garage, and hoed in the garden till it was too dark to see. Since his birthday is coming up next week, I gave him $3 instead of the usual $2. It's hard to believe Tiny will be turning 37. They grow up so fast. Well, that's about all the news for now. I've decided to come over and visit you next Sunday after services. One of you, and I'm not saying who, Bud, needs to get right with the Lord. And I'm just the lady for the job. We're going to spend the whole day in prayer, discussing scripture, and singing hymns till we wear you down. Like it says in 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8, one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years. Your sister Marguerite. Well, Bud, what do you think of that? Bud? Bud, are you feeling all right? Bud?
blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. You're not getting out of that easy. Heir of salvation, purchase of love, born of his spirit, washed in his blood.
Good God, Mama.
What was that? Was that blasphemy? Did I hear the Lord's name used in vain?
What time is it?
7 a.m. And the watchman said, the morning cometh, and also the night, if you will inquire me, return, come.
Uh-huh.
Isaiah 21:12.
What the hell do you want?
Don't talk, Phil! And what are you doing still laying up in the bed at 7 o'clock? Why aren't you out looking for a job? Are you suffering from a hangover? Did you spend all evening drinking and dancing and talking filth? Are you laid up there with some harlot?
No, I'm not laid up here with some...
Harlot! Harlot! Can you hear me out there? Time to get up, harlot! Wake up, harlot!
Would you stop that? There ain't no harlot here, for God...
Did I hear the Lord's name used again?
No, you didn't. What do you want, Mama?
Well, I guess a mother can't call up her lazy good-for-nothing son just to see how he's doing.
Well, why don't you ask me how I'm doing so I can get back to sleep?
I haven't got time to listen to your problems. I've got too much to do. Your Uncle Bud passed this morning.
Good God.
That's three. That's three GODs, and it's only 7:05 in the morning.
What did you die of?
Stroke. No surprise, been hanging by a thread for years.
No, I'm real sorry to hear that.
You want to know what I'm sorry about? Your Uncle Bud didn't belong to any church whatsoever. Always scorned and mocked the doings of good Christian people, and you know what that means, don't you?
Don't say it, Mama.
Roasting on the end of a pitchfork, even as we speak.
Mama!
Crying out in eternal torment.
Mama!
Flesh torn by demons.
How's Aunt Ray now? You remember the widow? How's she doing?
How do you think she's doing? Her husband just dropped dead right there at the breakfast table. Awful. She's doing awful. That's why we got to get over there and offer her comfort and Christian counsel.
What do you mean, we?
Are you telling me you're turning your back on your family in this time of tragedy?
Can't Ray Bud and them come and get you?
No, they can't. They've got too much to do. Besides, I would die of shame if they knew my own son wouldn't come over here and take me over to my only brother screaming widow. Well, maybe you'd like me to walk the 20 miles over to Lula and get 110 in the shade today. Maybe you'd like me to drop dead from a heat stroke.
What time do you want to go?
When do you think I want to go? Next month? Now, get your lazy worthless self up out of that bed and take me over there now. Bud's not going to keep long in this heat.
Bye, Mama. I love you too.
Okay. Okay, Merle. Well, I sure appreciate that. You bet. Well, either Ray Bud or I'll be over this afternoon to pick up those brochures. Now, we were planning on having a visitation tomorrow around 7, and we are expecting quite a crowd, so you had better tell Cecil to pull out those extra folding chairs. I didn't realize there'd be an extra charge for that. How much? of long tables. You know the ones you all had out for the Crenshaw funeral? Oh. How much? Okay. Oh, well, we were planning on having a service Friday about 11 and then head over to the cemetery around noon. Right now, I'm assuming that Ray Bud's mother and sister will be riding in the hearse with the body of Richard. Well, I just assumed that.
What if one of us drove?
Ray Bud is a real good driver. Of course, your insurance and all.
Tell her we'll just strap him on top of the Impala.
Oh, honey, no, that was just the TV. Ray Bud turned down that TV. I'm trying to make your daddy's funeral arrangements in here. I'm so sorry, Merle. Now, where were we? Well, I'm sure Cecil's a real good driver. Yes, and I know Cecil has to make a living too. Listen, honey, I've got to get going here. Ray Bud hadn't even had breakfast. I'll be over sometime this afternoon, and you and I can go over the rest of those details then. Okay. Okay, thanks, Merle. Bye.
What the hell's you thanking her for? Damn thieves.
Now, Ray Bud.
Well, whoever thought up of the word grave robber must have had one of Cecil Merlin's calendars hanging on their wall.
Ray.
And what's my daddy doing down at Depues anyway? That's what I'd like to know. Why the Turpins have always gone to Patterson.
Well, I thought that was sort of strange, too, but Depues is what your mama wanted.
Revenge, that's what it is, Lucille.
What are you talking about?
Cold-blooded revenge. After all these years, he's finally got me. He's got me by the throat.
Who's got you?
Cecil Depew. Don't you remember when Cecil peed his pants in the 4th grade? Here comes Depew. I started it, and it followed all the way through high school.
Ray, you have got to get a hold of yourself.
I should have known it. I should have seen it coming. When the rest of us were out shooting birds with BB guns, Cecil was running around behind us, burying them in shoeboxes. Why, he's going to nickel and dime me to death.
Ray!
He's going to break me.
Ray, honey, you have got to calm down. Now, Depues is your mama's choice, and we just have to respect that. I know this is a hard time. I know how much you loved your daddy. Well, I loved him too. He and your mama were always just so sweet to me. You know, they never failed to send me a card after every one of my miscarriages. And I remember how Daddy Bud would always write the same sweet thing. Better luck next time.
I don't know how I'm going to get through this, Lucille. I swear to God I don't. I hate funerals, and I hate everything about them.
Now, we are a family, and we are going to hang together. And speaking of family, your Aunt Marguerite has volunteered to spend the night with your mom. And Junior and Suzanne and the kids can stay here with us.
We're not staying here, Lucille.
Ray, Bud, he's your brother.
They can shack up down to Motel 6. I'm not having Junior and that mess in here.
No, they can't afford a motel.
Oh, is that my fault? Did I hold a gun to his head and tell him to mortgage his house and blow all his money on that pipe dream? Why, Junior, a businessman. Junior couldn't sell lemonade in hell, Lucille.
Tried so hard, Ray.
Face it, Lucille, he's an idiot, and I'm not having him here. I'm not going to sit around and listen to Suzanne running her mouth. And, why, I believe that children are demon-possessed.
They are sweet people, Ray. They just had a little string of hard luck lately.
Mark my words, Lucille, demon-possessed.
We will talk about it tonight. You have got to get going. I said they've got 3 transmissions backed up waiting on you. And don't forget, you've got to stop by the shoe store on your way home. Size 10D.
I'll remember.
And, Ray, we are not going to have any problems, are we?
No, Lucille, we're not going to have any problems. Just do me one favor. When I die, don't tell nobody. Just bury me out in the backyard and tell everybody I left you.
Maybe you could sing Jesus on the Cross.
I don't know. It doesn't seem sad enough for a funeral. And God knows it's gonna be sad to be sitting there thinking that your daddy died, knowing we had to sell everything we owned and move into that god-awful trailer just to pay off that big dream of yours.
Maybe you could set that to music, Suzanne.
I believe I was just stating the facts, wasn't I? You know I loved him too, Junior. He was just like my own daddy. I was the one that had to go crawling to him like a snake and beg for the money to buy shoes for our children, you know. But I did it. I humbled myself. And do you know why I did it, Junior? It can all be summed up in 2 little words. For love. I told you to quit kicking the back of my seat! I know you're hungry! You think I'm not? It'd be nice to stop and get something to eat, wouldn't it? Well, maybe we could if your daddy hadn't lost all our money. Love, Junior. That's been the curse of my life. And now we have to face your family with all of them knowing. All of them looking down at us, laughing at us. Who ever heard of a machine that cleans parking lots?
That'll do, Suzanne.
All our money down the toilet. How do you feel about that? You think I like working at Newberry's? Slaving to keep that wax fruit section looking nice? You think I wouldn't love to stay home and watch soap operas all day, like my good-for-nothing sisters do? That would suit me fine, mister, let me tell you that right now. I don't want to work. I have to. I would love to stay home and keep a decent house, cook for you, maybe learn to sew, make some clothes for the children. Oh, that's all I ever wanted to be, was just a good wife and mother. You do that again, I'm going to tell your daddy to pull his bar and they all out the road. How would you like us to just put you out the road and drive off and never look back? Then what would you do with no mother and daddy to look after you? Starve! Starve to death in the road! Go on and cry, you big babies.
Y'all know your mama loves you. She was just kidding.
We'll see who's kidding. Don't miss his turn off. I don't know how they expect me to stand up there and sing. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
I'm sure you'll do your best.
My best? Well, that's a good one. You don't know a thing about it, Junior. In order to do my best, I would have to have confidence. I used to have confidence. I could have been a professional. I had talent. I could have married your cousin Teddy Wayne and been the wife of a lawyer, had a big house with a swimming pool. But no, I couldn't think of myself. That's been my curse my whole life. I never once thought of myself. I had to listen to my foolish heart and get married to a dreamer. A beautiful dreamer who goes out and blows all our money on a big piece of machinery to clean parking lots.
You're pushing it.
Did you ever once stop to think that maybe nobody gave a damn about a clean parking lot?
You're really pushing it.
And of course it came as a big surprise to you when everybody just laughed in your face when you asked them if they wanted their parking lot cleaned.
I'm gonna kill us, Suzanne.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm gonna kill us!
Stop it!
I'm gonna kill us!
Stop it, Junior!
I'm gonna kill us!
Stop it!
Shut up. Just shut up. I've had it, Suzanne. I'm at the end of my dadgum rope. I can't take it anymore. My daddy just died. You hear me? You understand that? Am I getting through that thick skull of yours? My daddy just died. I'm 35 years old. I got no job, no prospects. Dead ass broke. I got 3 kids. And And worst of all, I'm married to you. Shut up. Just shut up. I want some peace. You hear me? I hear one more word about parking lots, and I swear to God, I'll kill you and me too. You got that?
Tense, tense, tense. You are so tense. Put that away. Your daddy wasn't really gonna kill me. He was just kidding. Y'all know your daddy and I love each other. Buddy, what have you got in your mouth? Spit that out. Don't pick things up off the floor of the car. You don't know what kind of filth it's got on it. Junior,
What?
do you know what this is?
Oh.
It's a woman's errand.
Can I get you a little more coffee, Reverend Hooker?
No, I'm fine, Sister Turpin. Now you just rest yourself. I know today's just been awful for you.
Yes, it has.
Now it must be a joy having your daughter living with you here in this time of bereavement.
Yes, it is. I believe you've met my daughter, Delightful.
Yes, I believe I have. I know this must be an awful shock for you too. How you doing, Delightful?
Okay.
Well, she's a blessing.
Yes, she is. Our youngest. Sort of a surprise late in life.
And a comfort to you in your old age.
Oh, she's precious to me.
I can see why. Well, sister, as you know, Brother Bud was not a regular member of the church, and I know you want me to say a few remarks at his funeral. And I was kind of hoping you might be able to give me some information about him. So tell me, just in your own words, what kind of a man was Brother Bud Turpin?
Well, he was mean.
Mean?
Mean as a snake.
I see.
And surly.
Surly.
Right surly.
Right? Surly.
Yeah.
And how long were you and Brother Bud married?
39 years.
39 years.
39 long ones.
Well, sister, as you know, I did not know Brother Bud well, but to me he seemed a quiet man. A man who knew his own mind, kept his own counsel. A man with a good sense of community and family. A good neighbor you can go to when you needed a helping hand. A good father and husband. A quiet, wise, noble, gentle man.
That's because you didn't know until he was old and sick. He was mean and right surly.
I see.
I know it's nice to remember the good times, but those were few and far between. You see, Reverend Hooker, after Ray, Bud, and Junior were born, I got interested in going back to services. Now, Bud and I were both raised in the church, but we were young and had drifted somewhat from the shore. Well, I started going back pretty regular with Bud's sister, Marguerite. And one night a revival was preached by the Reverend Reese Campbell, who was our pastor here for many years before you came. I got saved. Well, when I came home and announced that to Bud, he just about hit the ceiling. You never heard such a stream of filthy language in all your life. So I said to him, your mortal soul is in grave danger, buddy boy. And if you've got a brain to an acre, you'll go down there and get yourself saved before it's too late. Well, he wouldn't have none of it. So I said to him, if that's the way you feel about it, mister, I'm cutting you off.
I beg your pardon.
not so much as a warm handshake for 33 years, Reverend. I guess you might say we had a sort of standoff. Well, except for that one time.
I see. Well, did Brother Bud ever come to embrace the church?
Not that I know of.
Well, don't you fret, sister. We don't know what to exactly the Lord made for the soul in its last few moments in this world.
Well, if the Lord made a transaction with Bud, it must have been a quick one, because he was dead by the time he hit the table.
Now, we don't know that for sure now, do we, sister?
He looked dead to me.
Well, I believe I've got all the information I need and everything. And you've probably got family coming and all. Is, Brother Bud resident of Patterson's?
No, he's down at the pews. It's a little cheaper.
Well, don't you fret, sister. I'm sure I can come up with a suitable eulogy for your late husband's funeral. Delightful, is there anything you'd like to add?
I guess that about does it, Reverend.
I cannot believe you ran out of gas.
Well, I did.
I cannot believe it. Today of all days, my only brother laying in the funeral home, the entire family waiting for us, and here we sit on Route 35 in this death trap you call a car without a speck of gas in it. You do these things just to torture me, don't you?
Ray Bud will be here soon. It's been over a half hour since I called him. Said he'd come as soon as he could.
What time is it?
About 5.
I cannot believe it.
Believe it, all right? Just believe it.
You did this on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah, Mama. I siphoned out that gas just so you and I could spend a little more time together.
You're a demon, Royce. I swear to God, you're the devil incarnate.
Look, just keep your drawers on, all right? Ray Bud will be here as soon as he can. And believe me, he can't get here soon enough to suit me. So let's just sit here and be quiet for a while.
So we're just gonna sit here?
Yep. That's the plan.
Jesus got the knob!
That's all right, Mama, 'cause Satan's got the car keys.
I cannot believe you're my son. What happened to you, boy? You got Beelzebub in you. Why did you turn out so evil?
Just lucky, I guess.
You think I was in labor 17 hours with you. 17 hours of unbelievable torment.
Mama.
Screaming out in unbearable agony.
Mama, don't get started.
They offered me drugs to ease my suffering. But But I turned him down. Said, no, I don't want your donuts to ease my misery. I'll gladly bear the torment to give life to my child.
Mama.
Just give me a bullet to bite on, I told him. If our Lord and Savior could be nailed to the cross and still forgive his persecutors, and surely I can forgive this child for busting my guts. But I known then how it was all going to turn out. I told him to shoot me right there on the table.
Remind me, and I'll buy you a pistol from over.
You're not going to turn out like your brother, are you? I think we can safely say Jim Ed won't be coming back to town for your Uncle Bud's funeral.
Leave Jim Ed alone, Mama.
What are you going to do, Royce? That's what I'd like to know. What plans do you have for yourself? Them unemployment checks aren't going to last forever, you know. Have you thought about that? About your future? You better learn what's important. Life is not drinking and dancing and loose women. Life is not a good time, Royce.
Well, you're living proof of that.
You better straighten up and fly right, boy. You'll be doing your dancing on a bed of flaming hot coals. You better make a plan for yourself and make it soon.
I got a plan.
Well, let's hear it. Time's running out, Royce.
Well, when them unemployment checks run out, I'm gonna marry some woman and have me a kid. So I can get on welfare.
That's your plan?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, I got just one thing to say to that.
Yeah, what?
Well, blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine.
Well, anything there strike your fancy, Mama?
Who knew there were so many different kinds of caskets?
I like the sportsman.
Who asked you to say that? This was Raynell's decision.
Well, yeah, that one's nice. They're all nice. It don't really matter.
What do you mean it don't matter? Of course it matters. You don't want to put them in a pine box.
Well, of course she doesn't. Corn dog, Mama Ray.
Oh, thank you, Lucille.
I thought the diplomat was awfully nice.
Yeah, that looks good.
Looks real sturdy. How's Suzanne feeling, Junior?
She's doing a little bit better, I guess. Just gets these sick headaches sometimes.
Oh, how awful. Corn dog, Junior?
Thanks, Lucille. So, y'all decide anything yet?
Not yet. Mama's just looking over a few models here.
It's so hard to choose. What do you think, Junior?
Ooh, I think we ought to go with the gentleman farmer.
You do, huh?
That's real pretty, isn't it, Ray?
Well, it seems kind of pricey to me, Mama.
Well, maybe you're right.
No, I don't want you thinking like that. This was our one and only daddy, and we're going to do everything the right way. Don't worry about money at a time like this. I went down to Hughes this afternoon, and I told Cecil we wanted everything first class all the way. No skimping on the flowers or nothing.
Oh.
Money was no object.
Ray Bud, would you, mind helping me in the kitchen a minute?
No, Lucille. I think I'd like to hear Junior's thoughts on all this. Go on, Junior, you were saying?
I was just saying how Mama shouldn't worry about any of this. We'll take care of everything. We're not even going to think about what it costs. That's what family's for, Mama. Daddy makes that final trip up the hill to the family plot, and we're all there saying our last goodbyes, and we can hold our heads up high, knowing we did the right thing. We went the extra mile. We gave till it hurt. He would not have done less for any of us, but only that's the truth. This is a time to remember that someday each of us in turn will be making that lonesome journey to our final resting place.
Some of us may be getting there sooner than the rest, Junior.
Oh, how you feeling, Suzanne?
Oh, a little bit better, I guess. Are the children driving you crazy?
Oh, no. lock them out of the house.
Well, good. Lucille, can I borrow one of your nerve pills? I left mine at home.
Oh, sure, honey, I'll be right back.
Should be standing up, Precious. Come on in here and sit down. Can I get you a corn dog, baby? It might make you feel better. Choo-choo, here comes the train.
No, as much as I'd like to, I know I just vomited up.
Sorry. I'm real sorry you're feeling so bad, Suzanne.
Oh, no, Mama Ray, I'm the one who's sorry. You know I love Daddy Buck just like he was my own father. And believe you me, I know what it's like to have something you love shrivel up and die right in front of you. I just feel so bad about it.
Well, that's real sweet of you. Here you go, sugar.
Oh, well, thank you, Lucille, for your comfort.
Let's get you to bed, honey. Come on. You're gonna feel better in no time at all.
I really doubt it, Junior. Oh, my. What was that? Did I drop something?
Well, here it is. It looks like you dropped one of your earrings.
Oh, no, this isn't one of my earrings. I would never wear anything so cheap and tawdry looking. This must be some other woman's earring. But I'll just hang on to it, though, because I'm sure it belongs to somebody I know. And I'm sure if I think about it long enough, I'm going to remember where I've seen it.
Let's get you back to bed, sugar, before them pills kick in.
Well, my vote's in for the gentleman farmer.
Well, that's awful nice. What do you think, Ray? Can we afford it?
Well, you want it, Mama?
Well,
Good, fine, it's a done deal. Gentleman farmer it is. Now, can we get on with the headstone before we all drop dead?
Well, I understand you have some thoughts on that, eh, Marguerite?
Yes, I do. I was thinking it would be real nice to have some scripture on that headstone. So I've taken it upon myself to pick out a couple things that would seem appropriate.
that's real nice of you. Thank you, Marguerite.
Oh, no trouble at all. This here's my first thought. Psalms chapter 6, verse 5. For in death there is no remembrance of thee. In the grave, who shall give thee thanks?
Well, that's cheery.
I don't know, Marguerite. That has a kind of a sad feeling to it. You got anything else?
Well, I'm sorry y'all didn't appreciate that. Personally, I thought it fit the bill. This here's from Ecclesiastics. That which has been is now, that which is to be hath already been, and God requireth that which is past.
I like that a lot better.
Let's go with it.
Good.
Now, hold on just a minute here. Mama, for the price of the headstone, we get Daddy's name, date of birth, date of departure, and that's all. Anything else costs extra.
How much?
Cecil says $2 a letter.
That shouldn't come to much.
Well, however much it comes to, Junior, it's a damn sight more than you're gonna put in.
What are you saying? Are you saying that I'm not going to pay my fair share? Is that what you're saying?
And just who the hell do you think you're gonna pay for? You? Delightful? What's gonna be me, you moron?
Now, Ray, you hush.
How much is it going to come to, Ray?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, buddy boy. I've been keeping a little tight. Here, have a look at this, brother.
Well, Ray, you know I'll pay you back as soon as I get back on my feet again.
Royce, leave him alone. Royce, get up. Royce, don't get hurt. Come on. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Royce, honey, would you come over here, please? Sit down here next to me for a minute. I want you to do me a favor. In the morning, I want you to take this down to the pews and tell Cecil, this is what I want on my husband's stone. It's 12 letters, and I figure this ought to cover it, and there's a little something in there for gas money. And Royce, this is just between you and me. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now, I want to go home.
Mean and surly?
How's Mama?
Sleeping.
That's good.
See, you got yourself a little something there.
Yep.
Thought you told Lucille you were gonna quit.
You know how I lie.
I won't tell her.
That's good, Junior.
Whew. Hot, hot, hot. Fella sure could work up a thirst. Shoo! Hot!
Sit down, Junior.
Thanks, Ray. Sure appreciate it.
Think nothing of it.
Sure is funny how things happen, isn't it, Ray?
Yep. I just laugh myself to sleep every night.
It's all a mystery, ain't it?
Full of twists and turns.
We just don't know, do we?
I guess we're not meant to know.
It's okay about the eye and all. You don't have to apologize or anything. I understand.
Uh-huh.
I want you to know how sorry I am about Lucille losing that last baby.
Thank you, Junior.
Guess she was all tore up about it.
Good God, Junior, I just wish she'd quit trying. The doctor had told her if she didn't want to lose it, she was going to have to go straight to bed and stay flat on her back and not get up for nothing. Well, we talked about it, decided to give it one more chance. So she went to bed, and I went down to the Rexall to pick up her prescriptions in a bedpan, and I left her this Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket in case she had to go before I got back. Well, I don't guess I was gone half an hour or so. And when I got back, I don't guess I got to tell you what happened. She'd lost it, didn't even know it.
Good God, Ray, what'd you do?
Well, I called the doctor, and he told me to bring her down as soon as I could. My God, Junior, what a pathetic sight. Me dragging Lucille through that waiting room full of people. Her screaming and crying and still holding on to that damn chicken bucket.
Ray, I believe that's the most awful story I ever heard. Geez, I thought I had it bad.
Sort of sorry to hear about your business going under, Junior.
Thanks, Ray. Ray, you ever wonder whether, well, what it would have been like if you hadn't married Lucille? I don't mean Lucille exactly. I just mean, you ever wonder what your life would have been like if you'd married some other woman? I don't mean a woman that can have children, Ray, because children aren't all they're cracked up to be. I just mean, Ray, you know what I mean.
Yeah. You mean you've been screwing around old Suzanne?
How'd you know?
You've been driving around your truck wearing long dangly earrings, Junior?
Did you tell Lucille?
Yep.
Does Mama know?
Not yet.
Gosh, Ray, it all sort of happened. I didn't plan it or anything. I was out there in the Kmart parking lot, giving them a free cleaning, sort of as a sample. This one was packing some stuff up in her car, and well, she asked me what I was doing. I told her about the machine and how it worked, and she seemed real interested. Ray, I felt proud. Here I was on top of this big piece of machinery. I'm sort of the master of it, you know. And there she was, down there smiling up at me, making me feel like a man, a real man, like Daddy was. I was in business. I was a businessman. I had control of my life.
Well, what happened?
And then Suzanne showed up, looking all hot and wilted, and kids hanging off of her screaming for a popsicle. What did she want to talk about? The car payment, the house payment, the mud, the kids needing this and needing that. And as she was talking, I noticed this woman pack up the last of her stuff in her car and just drive away. All of a sudden, I had this strong desire to run Suzanne over with that machine.
I can sure understand that.
You know, it just got worse. The weeks went by and the business started going sour and the bills started piling up. All I could think about was killing Suzanne, shooting her, pushing her down a flight of stairs, sneaking up on her with a baseball bat. Anything just to shut her up.
So what happened with the woman?
Well, I looked her up in the phone book, and one thing sort of led to another.
So how much of this does Suzanne know?
I told her about the where and the when, but I sort of danced around telling her about the who.
So what are you gonna do, Junior?
I don't know, Ray. It's all such a mess. Got to get some money.
You will, but not tonight.
You turn it in?
Yep. Better do the same. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow.
I will in a minute.
Junior, I was thinking maybe you could bring that thing over here on Sunday and sort of clean up my driveway for me. I've been meaning to pay someone to do it. I mean, if Sunday's all right and all.
Oh, sure, Ray. Sunday would be great.
Well, good night, Junior.
Ray,
Yeah?
Daddy sure would be proud of you.
You too, Junior.
Well, it's 11:45 p.m. and station WWPX, serving the communities of Lula, Timpson, Tenaha, Bobo, and Blair, present our nightly program of spiritual guidance and inspirational music, Midnight Center, featuring the Joy of Life singers and your host, the Reverend B.H. Hooker.
Good evening, friends. This is the day the Lord hath made. Rejoice and be glad therein.
We've got that joy, 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 joy down in our hearts, down in our hearts, down in our hearts. We've got that joy, 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 joy down in our hearts to stay.
Real good, kids. Well, it's been a busy day today, and I've been in the car, rushing from place to place, offering comfort and counsel to some of our brothers and sisters in crisis, catharsis, and confusion. As I sat in the various kitchens, offices, and hospital rooms, I was made aware of all the different kinds of problems we encounter here in this journey that we call life. And I said to myself, Beverly, what is this thing we call life? Is it nothing but a collection of problems, disappointments, and heartache? Or do we make it that way ourselves, with our endless wants, needs, and desires? And if it is us ourselves who do it, why do we do it? Why don't we just realize that the slender and fragile canoe of life can be so easily overturned in the turbulent rapids of the world? Why don't we just relax and take things as they come and not expect so much? And why do we feel the need to call someone when we're troubled? Why don't we just keep it all to ourselves? And why do we feel the need to unload it on someone and make them drive all the way out of their houses on the hottest day of the year? Well, why do we cry and moan and bend somebody's ear till they think they're going to die? Why don't we just say to ourselves beforehand, before we pick up that phone, now, is this really a problem, or am I just belly aching again? Let us remember, in these times of confusion, distress, and sorrow, that when it seems you can't go on, you probably can. And when you think to yourself, there's just no answer, well, you're probably right. Remember, friends, our time here is short, shorter than any of us can imagine. And if you feel your life is nothing but a pit of unrelenting torture, well, try to make the most of it. After all, tomorrow is another day. All right. Now, we've got a whole lot more show for you, so don't you go away. We're welcoming a new sponsor to the program tonight, the Fuse Funeral Home, where they combine a thrifty, no-nonsense approach with Christian-like sensitivity to answer your funeral needs. All right, kids, take us into commercial.
We've got that joy, 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 joy down in our hearts, down in our hearts to stay.
Marlene, that's way too loud. Turn it down. This is a wedding, Marlene, not a parade. Got anything up there a little more somber? Well, take a look. Ain't enough. Well, bud, they got you painted up like a $2 whore. What? Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. And Merlene, could we get the air conditioning cranked up a little? Well, it's not like a candle down here.
Well, here we are, honey. Why don't you just sit out here for a minute? Well, I just got to move the car. I'll be right back. Won't take but a minute. Can I get you anything?
Can you give me back the last 12 years of my life, Junior? Can you give me back my youth, my hopes, my dreams of a good life with a loving and faithful husband? Can you do that, Junior?
No, but I could get you a Coke or something.
Coke would be fine. Don't you?
Oh, Suzanne. You kids get out of here. I told y'all to stay in the car. Get them dogs out of here.
Suzanne,
Hey, Marguerite.
feeling better today?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Well, I hope you feel up to singing tomorrow morning.
Oh, of course I will. I just couldn't let Daddy bud down. Doesn't he look wonderful? So peaceful.
Looks kind of rouged up to me.
How's she gonna go on, Aunt Marguerite? That's what I want to know. How's she gonna go on?
Well, it's going to be sad.
How's she gonna face life without Daddy bud?
It's sad when a woman loses her husband. I remember when I lost my William. No one to cook for, no one to keep house for, nobody to talk to over the breakfast table. The children crying, asking over and over for their daddy. Where's my daddy? Nothing but the lonesome sound of the boards creaking under your feet as you walk the floor from dark till dawn, asking yourself the same question. Why, oh why, oh why, oh why did he leave me? Where has he gone? Why don't he come back? Why can't it be the way it was? No, I don't think there's anything sadder than when a woman loses her man. Suzanne!
so right about that blue suit. Makes him look so distinguished.
Yes, it does.
He looks just like he's sleeping, doesn't he, Ray?
Yeah.
Looks like Miss Kitty on Gunsmoke to me.
Oh, I don't think so. I think he looks real natural, don't you, Suzanne? What do you think? Delightful?
It's fine. He looks fine.
What has he got on his feet, Lucille?
Oh, Ray, I forgot to tell you about that. Cecil called this afternoon. It seems they had a little problem with the shoes we sent them.
But those were brand new shoes.
Yes, I know, Ray, but, well, you know how Daddy Bud always had that arthritis in his feet so bad? Well, they think that when he had his stroke, he just sort of pointed his toes down, and they sort of stayed that way, and they just couldn't get those shoes on him.
But Lucille, my daddy is wearing ballet shoes.
I think they make him look real graceful.
I'm gonna kill him.
Ray, we got people coming. We can't have him out here in his stocking feet. How would that look?
It's fine, Ray. We can bring his bedroom slippers tomorrow.
I'm gonna kill him.
I tell you who I'm gonna kill. Merlene should get that air conditioner cranked up. Merlene, where are you? Bud's getting awful shiny out here.
Well, I suppose I'll find Cecil and see about getting those food tables set up. Suzanne, honey, would you like to come along with me? I think you better freshen up a little. You just about cried all your Maybelline off.
I had no idea Suzanne was so close to Bud.
Doing okay, Mama? Want to sit down over here?
Oh, I'm fine, Ray. I'd just like to stand here for a minute. You go ahead if you want to.
No, that's all right. We'll just stand right here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just stand right here. Whew. Sure is hot in here. Whew. Man, I sure hope Aunt Marguerite can get that air conditioner turned up. Phew, it's hot in here.
Are you all right, Ray?
Yeah, Mama, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, honey. Mayfield's was closed and I couldn't find the parking place. Y'all seen Suzanne?
Lucille took her down to the toilet. I think they're going to be down there a while.
Well, shoot, I ran all the way down there and I'll shoot here. Wow, look at that. He looks dead, doesn't he, Ray?
What did you expect, Junior, him to be up singing and dancing?
No, but didn't expect him to look so damn dead.
Come on, Delightful. Let's hit the ladies' room before everybody gets here. It's going to be a long sit.
Well, there it is, Ray. Death. Mortality. The Grim Reaper staring you right in the face.
Shut up, Junior.
What's the matter, Ray?
Nothing.
You don't look so good, Ray.
Junior, get me out of here. I got to get some air.
Right? It's nothing to be scared of, Ray. It's just death. It's the end of the line. Last hurrah. Crossing the River Jordan.
Shut up, Junior.
Hey, why's Daddy wearing dancing shoes?
I'll tell you later. Junior, when I get feeling a little better, something I want you to help me do.
Sure, Ray. What is it?
We're going to beat the shit out of Cecil Depew.
Sorry to hear about Bud.
Thank you, Veda. Norval's looking better than the last time I saw him.
Oh, he has his good days and his bad. Ain't that right, Norval?
What did he say?
I believe he said the corn eats many miles. That's good, Norval.
That's real good, Norval!
Every once in a while, Norval takes
takes a walk through the garden, if you know what I mean.
Well, and how you doing, Veda? I haven't seen you in so long.
Oh, not too bad. I still make it to church on Sundays, and every Wednesday we go into Timpson for Norval's dialysis and to get his medication. The doctor's giving him some new liver pills, and he's doing a lot better. Ain't that right, Norval? Norval? Norval?
I am.
I thought we had lost him there for a while. I've got to remember to get them batteries changed in his pacemaker. Well, since he's had his bypass done and his gallbladder out, he's doing a lot better. And next month we're going to get that prostate out, aren't we, Norval? This is for his blood pressure. This is for his stomach. This is for his liver. I just can't keep up with everything.
I can imagine.
Well, Berta Swindell comes in and helps me a couple times a week to help me bathe him. And then she watches him when I have to go into town sometimes. He's on a real strict diet, so I have to be real careful what he eats. No salt, no sugar, no fat, no dairy products, no meat, nothing spicy, nothing heavy. You getting anything? You want a cracker? Cracker Ray?
Thank you, Veda.
Well, after we get his physical therapy out of the way, then I irrigate him. I give him for about an hour. I give him an injection. And then after his lunch, he takes a nice long nap, and then I put him out on the porch to watch the sunset while I'm cooking dinner, but I have to be real careful. One time I was on the phone for over an hour, and boy, the mosquitoes got him bad. Supper's his most important meal of the day, and it's always a gamble to see if he'll keep it down. Then I give him his evening medication and put him to bed. He usually sleeps through the night. But I don't get much sleep because I have to get up every couple hours and turn him.
I can imagine. But you're just so lucky to have him.
I know.
What was it?
I think it was something about Debbie Reynolds.
That's good, Norval. That's real good.
That's real good, Norval.
This is Perry Como. He's about my first marriage to AC. Do you remember him?
Oh, sure.
And this is Alan Alda. And that's Linda Evans there in the back. And over there, that's Charles Bronson. And these are the twins, Anne Margaret and Anne Murray. And this, of course, is Farah Jaja.
Oh, isn't she beautiful?
Thank you, Lucille.
You're just so lucky to have all these precious babies.
Yeah.
Ray Bud and I have tried for so long, and I just never seem to be able to carry it to term.
Oh, I know things will work out for you.
Ray Bud would be such a good father.
Yes, he would. Excuse me a minute, Lucille. Oprah, put that down. Put it down.
Well, Nadine, can you keep a secret?
Well, sure.
It's a secret, so don't breathe a word. Well, my friend is almost a week late.
Oh, Lucille, that's wonderful.
Well, it's just a week, but I've got my fingers
Oh,
crossed.
I'll cross mine too. You and Ray Bud have been together so long.
Almost 15 years.
15 years. You know, it's funny how things work out. Here you and Ray Bud have been together all these years, and wanting children so bad. Well, to tell you the truth, Lucille, I never planned on having a large family.
Really?
No, I had plans to go off to Hollywood. Then I met AC. Then I met Carl. Then I met Dwayne. And then I met Wendell. Well, things just didn't work out.
Well, honey, you're still young. You could still go out there.
No. After I had Geraldo there, I pretty much gave up the matter. But the good news is I'm engaged again.
Oh, honey, good for you.
It's love this time, Lucille. He ain't nothing like those other men.
Well-
I got a good feeling in my heart.
Tell me all about it.
Well, his name's Rebel. He works for the carnival. Travels all over the country getting people's weight. Yeah, but the only problem is he don't like children very much. But I'm not gonna let that worry me.
Love conquers all.
It sure does.
You just got to follow your heart.
Amen.
You just got to do what you think is best.
Call me a fool.
You're a fool.
Well, shit, Ray. It's all a mystery, ain't it? Life and death.
Yeah, it is.
We just don't know, do we?
No, we don't.
We weren't meant to know.
No, we're not.
At least it was quick.
Well, yes, it was.
That's the best way, you know, quick. Wouldn't want to just linger. That'd be awful.
No.
Quick, that's what I want. Bolt of lightning, car crash, piano falling on the head. That's what I want.
Well, I sure hope that happens to you, Clyde.
Me too, Ray. Wouldn't want to just hang on and hang on. That wouldn't be good.
No.
Wouldn't want to be in a coma either.
No.
You see the flyers me and the boys sent over?
Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you, Clyde. That was real thoughtful of you.
Clyde's Auto Repair and Body Shop take care of their own, Ray.
Well, we sure appreciate it.
We're more than garage, Ray. We're family. Why, when you were nothing but a drunken bum that didn't show up for work half the time, we stood by you, because that's what families do. We look out for each other. You have any problems around here, you let me know, we'll take care of them.
What are you talking about?
You say the word, and they'll be spending out more in hearse repair than they can make in a year.
Well, thank you, Clyde.
We take care of our own, Ray.
I know you do.
Well, they park that thing right out on the street where anything in the world could happen to it, if you get my meaning.
I got the picture,
You
Clyde.
say the word, and just something like that thing might blow up.
I will.
Stranger things have happened, Ray. My brother-in-law's in the demolition business, you know.
Well, thank you, Clyde. I'll remember that.
You just let me know.
I will.
You know, it's times like these when you find out who your friends are. You learn all sorts of strange, mysterious things. Speaking of which, Ray, you never told me your daddy was a dancer.
Well, that was a pretty well-kept secret.
Honey, baby, people are asking about you. You're not gonna stand there all night, are you? Because I need you out here. I know what you're thinking, but I didn't do what you're thinking I did. I did it. I definitely did it, but I didn't do it for the reasons you're thinking I did it. I did it. Listen, maybe I can start over here for a minute. Baby, remember what it was like when we first started dating? How happy we were? How much fun we had? You know what I remember most about that time? It's when I used to stop by the Dairy Queen and I'd buy you a great slush. And I'd take you home and we'd sit on that sofa your folks had out in the front yard and talk about the future and how it's going to be. Honey, I miss that. I miss who I was then. I miss who you were then too. I guess out in that parking lot, I sort of lost my head and forgot how much you and the kids mean to me. Hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me because you're my whole world and I love you. Thanks, Junior. I love you too. Boys, you haven't seen Suzanne, have you? Yeah, I think she's helping Lucille out in the kitchen. Thanks. Things aren't going too well, are they, Junior? That's one way of putting it. Listen, Royce, I got some pretty complicated things to work out here, so if you don't mind.
Answers are sure hard to come by, aren't they, Junior?
Yeah, they are.
Sometimes a man's just gotta sit down and think it all through, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, Junior, this is how I see it. Life is like a big circle. And you don't know where it began, and you just never know how it's all gonna end. That's how I see it.
So life is a circle.
Yeah. But the trouble is, all some people see is the circle itself. And they feel trapped inside it like they'll never get out. And before too long, all they can think about is all the things they wish they had inside their circle. Jim Ed was always one of those kind of people. So much so that when that highway patrolman pulled him over, he had quite a few things in the trunk of his car that actually belonged in some other people's circles. So for the next 3 to 5 years, Jim Ed's circle is going to be about 8 feet by 8 feet.
How's he liking it since they transferred him down to Parkersburg?
Oh, he likes it okay, I guess.
Making a lot of new friends, is he?
Well, it's hard, you know, when you move to a new place.
Sure.
See, Junior, what Jim Ed didn't understand is the circle ain't something that's outside you. It's something that's inside you. It don't keep you from having things, it just protects what you already got. And the funny thing is that when you stop pushing and punching and trying to get out of it, when you finally just let go, the circle sort of opens up a little, and all of a sudden, you got room for everything. Room for Jim Ed, room for Mama, room for all the things that didn't quite work out. And just a little bit left over for all the things that just might work out yet. You know what I mean, Junior?
What you're saying is, life is a circle.
Well, yeah. You know, we better be getting on out there. Food's gonna be out in a minute.
Royce, if you don't mind my asking, how did you happen to figure out that life was a circle?
Well, Junior, in the sewage business, you tend to let your mind roam a lot. Because if you ever thought about what you're actually doing, I believe you'd snap.
Well, I can't believe how many old friends I've seen here tonight. People I haven't seen since high school. I'm just so sorry my Teddy Wayne couldn't be here. He always loved his Uncle Bud so much. But that law practice of his is doing so well, it keeps him busy day and night. I hardly ever see him.
Oh, that is such a shame.
Suzanne, honey, since you're not doing anything, you mind coming over here and giving us a hand? I'll tell you what's a shame. It's a shame it takes something this sad to bring us all together. Suzanne, do you remember how this seal was part of my royal court when I was elected Yam Queen?
Seems to me I remember that.
Oh, that was such a wonderful time. All us up there on that big, beautiful float. I remember all those other girls' faces passing by like so much garbage. Well, I believe we were the prettiest girls in town.
Oh, I don't know about that. Well, I mean, you were certainly pretty. Well, I believe you were just about the prettiest yam queen we ever had. Don't you think so, Suzanne?
Well, about as pretty as a woman can be with a big old pile of yams sitting on her head.
Anyway, the important thing is that we are all family now and that we can all come together like this in a time of sadness.
You are so right, Lucille. It's so important at a time like this to be kind and loving to each I feel like my life has come to an end. Like everything I dreamed of at the start of slow and horrible death, and that my whole world was built on sand.
I'm really sorry to hear about that. Well, you know, chin up. And Lucille, have you seen where my peach cobbler is? Oh, honey, it must still be out in the kitchen. Oh, don't worry, sugar. I'll get it. Delightful, you want to give me a hand, please? Oh, and Lucille, you might want to put some of the covers back on those dishes. I am sure Marlene's got roaches. This place is such a style.
She's gonna be yam queen till the day she dies.
Oh, don't pay any attention to her. She just thinks she's happy.
Oh, Lucille, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Oh, honey, it'll be all right. Remember, no matter what happens, you have got 3 beautiful, healthy children. And you got your job there in Newberry's. And you got a mobile home. And you got, well, you got,
Go on. Say it, Lucille. I got a parking lot machine.
Well, it's good to know some things never change. We got a lot more food out there in the kitchen.
come on, Susan. So, Marguerite, are you still working with the church groups and all?
Yes, I am. I am currently Vice President and Sergeant of Arms of the Ladies African Missionary Auxiliary.
Oh, I've been reading up on so much of that sort of thing. Y'all gonna help them plant food and all, right?
No, we feel that has been done to death. When them lazy savages get hungry enough, they'll figure out how to put seed in the ground. No, we're currently sponsoring the ministry of Sister Wileen Erger, who's going to go over there and teach them African women how to wear brassieres.
Well, how's that going?
Well, we don't have all the money raised yet, but we're going to get them women in brassieres if it's the last thing we do.
I sure wish you luck with that. Oh, doesn't everything look nice? Well, I suppose we ought to get some of these people fed. Lucille, isn't that Bernice Talbot leaving? Yes, I believe it is.
Oh, God, she looks awful. Not that she ever was a prize.
Well, she always had that skin condition.
Of course, you know she drinks.
And her mother went insane.
She never could dress.
Why does she wear all that awful jewelry?
And all that makeup.
She'd throw up her skirt for anybody who asked.
Such a shame.
Poor thing.
Bless her heart.
God love her. Well, of course, you know she picks up men in the Kmart parking lot.
Well, I suppose we better get started. Now, I know that y'all have been a little shy about coming up to the food table. I know nobody wants to be first, but we have got some awful good things up here. Juanita, what's that you have there?
Well, I have a card here that says this comes to us from Oveda and Cletus Biddick. Oveda sends their condolences and says she discovered this recipe one day when a page of her cookbook fell out and she accidentally made 1/2 of one dish and 1/2 of another. She calls it macaroni and ham loaf surprise with cheese. Oh, and it sure looks good.
It sure does. Delightful. What have you got down there that the folks might like to know about?
Beans.
Well, all right. Delightful's got beans. Anybody wants them? Ain't Marguerite?
Well, Suzanne brought this bag of potato chips. Of course, she didn't bring a bowl or anything to put them in. So I guess she just expects you all to stick your hand down this bag.
Suzanne, what have you got?
Well,
Bernice Talbot picks up men in the Kmart parking lot?
Next, we have the
Bernice Talbot picks up man in the Kmart parking lot.
Suzanne, could we talk about this a little later?
Suzanne.
My husband did it with that dog in the Kmart parking lot. I can't stand it.
Don't pay her no mind. She just wants attention. All right, Lucille, what else is left?
Bernice Talbot.
Would you quit harping on that? Now get up before you get your dress dirty.
Well, I don't believe this has a card with it, but somebody brought us some real tasty.
Just one question. Are we going to eat this meal or are we going to sit in the toilet and cry all night? Well, all right then. Stand up straight. Have a little pride for once in your life. I got a son in the penitentiary. You don't see me wallowing all over the floor. These people don't care what your husband did with Bernice Talbot. They never liked you before. You think they're going to think So let's get this done. All right now, who wants the ham loaf?
Didn't we have a nice turnout tonight?
Yes, we did.
I'm sorry I got so sick. I don't know what came over me.
Trust me, Lucille, you didn't miss that much.
Well, I just hated not being able to see everybody. It's sweet. All those people touched in some way by Daddy Bud.
Yeah, they're all touched all right. Lucille, hand me that bag.
Isn't it funny what'll bring people together? All gathered together like that in one place.
I think it might have had something to do with the free meal they just got.
Oh, you don't mean that, Mama Ray.
No, I don't guess I do. People mean well. They come there wanting to tell you how sorry they are for you, and they wind up telling you how sorry they are for themselves. And by the end of the evening, you sort of feel like slitting your throat.
Just tired.
Set that down by the door so we don't forget it in the morning. And would you see if Junior can use any of them shirts? If he's going to go job hunting, we can't have him go out looking like a scarecrow.
I will.
Oh, are you about ready to go?
Not yet. I want to talk to Mama for a little bit. You don't mind, do you, Lucille?
Of course not. Get some sleep.
Night, honey.
Good night.
Ray?
Mama?
You know, Ray, it's funny how you can feel like you know somebody. And then you find out something about them you never knew. That ever happened to you, Ray?
Well, yeah, I guess it has.
Take your daddy, for instance. Here I was married to him for almost 40 years. And he never once said a word to me about defecting from that Russian ballet company. You wouldn't have to know anything about that, would you?
I'm sorry, Mama. I don't know why I said that. Something just came over me. I hope I didn't embarrass you.
You should have some respect, Ray.
Well, it's funny you should mention that, Mama, because that's exactly what brings me over here tonight. Cecil told me what you wanted on Daddy's headstone. I'm not having it, Mama. He may have been your husband, and I know you all had your problems and all, but he was my daddy, and I'm not having it. It's going to say, rest in peace, which is only 11 letters, so Cecil's going to give us a $2 refund.
I understand. It's all right.
Well, that's all I had to say, Mama. I'll let you get to bed.
Sit down for a minute. I want to show you something. you should. You were just a little boy. These are my old sewing scissors. My mother gave them to me not long after Bud and I were married. Lord knows all the things I made with these. Quilts for the bed, clothes for you boys. And then one day they just disappeared. I searched this house from top to bottom and couldn't find them anywhere. They were just lost. And they stayed lost for 27 years. Can't tell you how many times I wondered whatever happened to these things. And do you know where I found them?
No.
In your daddy's shoebox yesterday. Ain't that funny? Reckon how many thousands of times I must have walked right past them, never knowing they were in there. Can't imagine what he wanted with them. But the real funny thing is, in all them 27 years, it never once occurred to me to ask Bud if he knew where they were. Ain't that strange?
Yeah, I guess it is.
I didn't lose your daddy Wednesday morning, Ray. I lost him a long, long time ago. But you know what? I think he'll turn up one of these days. And I think it'll be just like finding these scissors. I'll be opening a drawer or cleaning out a closet, and there he'll be. Well, won't be him exactly. I don't expect him to go flying through the house in a white sheet or anything. Just a feeling, like I had when I found these things. Not real happy and not real sad. Just glad, I guess. Glad it all happened. Glad I knew him. Well, you think your old mama's lost her mind?
No, I don't.
Well, you're wrong, I have.
So what are you going to do with your newfound sewing scissors?
Well, after Junior goes through them, I'm going to cut up all your daddy's clothes and make me a real pretty quilt.
Well, that sounds like a real fine idea, Mama. Well, I'll better be going now.
Don't let me forget those slippers in the morning. It'd be just like me to remember those things after they've already thrown the dirt.
I'll remember.
Ray,
Yeah?
he'll come back to you too. Just when you least expect it. You just gotta be patient.
Night, Mama.
Well, Bud, remember that real pretty plaid shirt I gave you last Christmas and you never wore? It's mine now.
I cannot believe how long this is taking.
Just relax, Mama.
And the mother of Sisera looked out a window and cried through the lattice, "Why is his chariot so long in coming? Why tarry the wheels of the chariot?"
Mama, why don't you just park your chariot here?
Where the
hell is it?
We're in no rush, Ray. He probably had to make a call.
Mama, we're paying by the hour.
Go find him.
Oh, hello, Anita.
Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late, Ray. I sort of got held up at the beauty shop.
Well, you haven't missed anything. We can't seem to find the preacher. So glad you could come, Juanita.
Ray, how does my hair look?
It looks fine, Juanita.
Really?
Yeah?
My regular girl was out sick, and Retha Middleton had to do it, and you know she's none too dependable since she had that accident. How she picks up those hot rollers with her teeth is a mystery to me.
Well, why don't you find a seat, Juanita? We'll be starting here in any minute now.
Thank you, Ray.
There you are. Where is he?
He'll be here in a minute, Ray.
We were supposed to start this thing at 11 o'clock. I'm going broke waiting for him.
Ray, did you know that yesterday was the Reverend and Mrs. Hooker's anniversary?
No, I didn't.
Neither did I, and I feel so bad about it, we did not even send them a card.
What's the point, Lucille?
Well, they decided that since it was a special occasion and all, that they decided to try out that new Mexican restaurant in Timpson.
So?
So, he's having a little intestinal difficulties.
You have got to be kidding me.
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Well, you go in there and you knock on that door and you tell him to get out of here.
Ray, I can't do that. He's the preacher. I would die of shame.
If I do it, I will tear it off the hinges. I am sick and tired of this shit.
Well, that was a poor choice of words.
Just do it.
Oh, all right, but I know I would die.
Give me long in a minute. You doing okay, Mama?
Never better.
When are we gonna start this thing?
In a minute.
So, Suzanne, where's Junior?
How should I know? Asked Bernice Talbot.
I'm so sorry you're still feeling down in the dumps about that. You want a piece of gum?
No, thank you.
I always carry a pack of juicy fruit with me whenever I go to weddings and funerals. Kind of gives me something to do while the preacher's talking. Yeah, I think it's the rhythm of it. Kind of lulls me. Makes my mind wander. And do you know what I think about when my mind wanders?
I got a feeling you're gonna tell me.
I think about my life. I think about the end of each day, how I took my precious little boy into bed, turn off all the lights in my $400,000 house, slip into my beautiful black lace negligee, crawl into my king-size bed and sit there and wonder where the hell my husband is. Are you sure you don't want some?
Okay, I'll take some. Why don't you leave them?
And do what? I never said I was an unhappy person. Got everything I ever asked for.
But if he really loved you...
Oh, then I would be put into that god-awful position of having to love him back. Do you love Junior?
Well,
Do you want him back? You don't have to answer right now, sugar. Sit back, let the juicy fruit take effect. It'll come to you.
I'm sorry to keep everybody waiting. I had a real important phone call to make.
Told you. We're real glad you could join us, Reverend.
Well, thank you, Sister Turpin. Marlene. Well, now before we begin today's services, I'd like to thank our fine organist for maintaining the mood of our services while I was unavoidably detained. Our thanks to Sister Marlene Depew.
Early, did you fall asleep again, honey?
Well,
I
anyway,
knew we were paying her too much.
shall we pray? Our Heavenly Father, we come to you.
Sorry I'm late. I just had to. Y'all didn't bury me yet, did you?
Not yet, and at this rate we never will. Now sit down, Junior. We're in the middle of prayer here.
All right, sorry. Hey, Marguerite, move that big old purse. Thank you. I'm all right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Shall we bow our heads? Our Heavenly Father, we come to you today with heavy hearts. Help us, Father, as we know the passing of our beloved brother Bud Turpin. Give peace to our hearts this day, Lord, and the courage to face the new dawn, and guide us through the long night, and help us with the promise of a better tomorrow.
Stop it!
Give peace to our hearts this day, Lord, and the courage to face the new dawn, and guide us through the long night, and help us with the promise of a better tomorrow. For what is tomorrow? But the day before, we didn't think we'd get through. But with your help, Lord, we made it through it. Just like we will today, yesterday, and all the tomorrows to come. Until you call us home to be with you, Lord, and our beloved brother Bud Turpin. Amen.
Amen.
I love you.
Don't believe him, Suzanne. He told me the same thing.
What is this?
Grape slush. I got dilly bars to rescue y'all.
You bought me a grape slush?
Yeah.
I love you, Junior.
I love you too, Suzanne. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get in that chair and don't get out of! Now, does everybody have everything they need? What would you like a dilly bar? Now, does anybody want anything else? All right, we're doing it! We're doing it, and I don't want to hear another word out of nobody! We're doing it! We're doing it come hell or high water!
All right, Reverend, take it away.
Thank you, Ray. Now, as you know, I do not know Brother Bud well, but to me he seemed like a quiet man, a man of few words, knew his own mind, kept his own counsel, a man who was at peace. At peace. Y'all just excuse me for a minute.
Now, we'll be back in a minute. Lucille, would you... Lucille! Are you laughing at my daddy's funeral?
I'm so sorry.
I couldn't wait. Did you see the way he ran up that aisle?
Bob, forgive your family for laughing at the funeral home.
I believe they do, Marguerite.
Lucille! I hate children.
I thought you always wanted them.
Honey, you're the only thing I ever wanted.
Ray,
Why?
I got something to tell you.
I hate to break up the party, but what are we going to do with no preacher?
We don't need a preacher. Ray, you get up there.
What?
You heard me. This is for us, Ray. We can take care of it ourselves. We don't need anybody's help. Thank you, Marlene, but this is a private service. Just family. Go on, Ray.
I guess we've all gathered here today to say goodbye, to pay our last respects. Bud Turpin was a man who said what he said, and he did what he did, and he thought what he thought. I don't know what any of that means to any all of you here, but whatever it means, whatever thought or feeling comes into your heart, hold on to it, because it's yours, and nobody can ever take it away from you, because that's what he has left you. And we are truly blessed to have with us tonight Suzanne Marie Turpin, who has graciously consented to honor her father-in-law with a song. Suzanne?
Well, right, thank you. Of course, it's been a long time since I sung in front of people, and I'm not real used to singing without accompaniment. No.
We're paying by the hour, Suzanne.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, I got it. There's a land that is fairer than day, and by faith we shall see it afar. For our Father waits over the way to prepare us a dwelling place there. In the sweet by and by, we shall meet on that beautiful shore. In the sweet by and by, we shall meet on that beautiful shore.
Daddy, I know you're always worried about us and the kids, but you don't have to worry anymore, because we got a plan for the future. Suzanne here's going into the music business, and I'm going to be her manager.
And we've decided that we're going to dedicate my first album to you. It's going to be called Songs of Love and Bud. And it's going to have at least one song about an old man dying on a farm.
Keep your fingers crossed for us.
Well, he sure looks peaceful, don't he?
Yes, he does. Daddy Bud, about 9 months from now, we might just be getting a surprise. And if it's a boy, we're gonna name him Bud. And if it's a girl, we're gonna name her Buddy. But don't get your hopes
Well, Royce, when I go, just put me in a pine box. Don't want you to spend a lot of money on me. Not that you'll have it.
Well, Mama, when the time comes, just try to point your toes down like Uncle Bud did. That way I can just put you in the ground with a pile driver.
You're a demon, Royce.
Runs in the family, Mama.
Well, honey, you got anything you want to say to your daddy?
Bye.
Well, short and sweet. Let me have a minute alone here, honey. Well, Bud, I guess this about wraps it up. I still wonder if you hid those scissors out of spite. But I guess I'll never know. I'll miss you. But I don't want you to get your nose out of joint if I decide to remarry. Take care of yourself. And Bud, save me a place. We shall